Welcome, listeners. Thank you so much for tuning in to this Tuesday night volleyball here in the David McMullen Gymnasium, the home of the Lakers. You've tuned in to see the Harvey High senior boys take on the Hartland Huskies in the first of this home and home set. Tonight's game will be an exhibition, meaning the boys will fit in as many 25-point sets as possible with the potential of a 15-point set to close things off. On Thursday, our boys will travel to Hartland to finish this up. They will play at 5:10, and that game will be a league game, so things might be a little different there. But for now, we're just going to play pretty much as much volleyball as we can. Got the lineups for you tonight. First, we'll read out the visitors for the Hartland Huskies. Number 1, R. Clark. Number 3, B. Stevenson. Number 4, A. Kanan. Number 5, D. Hahn. Number 6, D. McBride. Number 7, E. Culbertson. Number 9, N. Davenport. Number 8, N. Davenport. Number 9, J. Sharp. Number 10, C. Tompkins. Number 11, M. Stairs. Number 12, B. Herbert. And number 13, T. Sullivan. The Huskies bringing a full complement of 12 tonight. Huskies are going to match with, Lakers, check that, are going to match with 8 for your senior boys in the green and gold. We've got number 3, Pius Vautour. Number 4, Archer Smith. Number 5, Ben Chessie. Number 10, Logan Fraser Cole. Number 12, Adam Barrio. Number 14, Mason Nicholson. Number 16, Drew Halfyard. And number 17, Reese Lantang. And that completes the lineup. Not sure who's going to start with the serve. Ref just checking the lineups here, but we'll show you your starting 6. Closest to the referee at the net, number 3, Pius Vautour. Front and center, Ben Chessie, Logan Fraser Cole, Drew Halfyard, Adam Barrio, and Mason Nicholson. Wrap up your starters for tonight. Here comes the first serve. All right, that's served short. Lakers start off with a bit of a gift. They take that first point as number 3, Pius Vautour, the captain of this volleyball team, steps back to serve. There's a ball fielded by Hartland. Oh, good net front defense from Ben Chessie. Adam Barrio sends it over. Oh, great defense again from Chessie and Fraser Cole. They stuffed that at the net to take the point. Lakers with a lot of good height. We'll see if that plays to their advantage as the night goes on. Lakers 2, Huskies nothing. It's half-yard sets. Here's the hit from Fraser Cole. Looks like that's just out. Hartland takes that point. They trail by 1. Here's the serve. Pius Vautour fields it. Drew Halfyard passing it over to Logan Fraser Cole. Hartland scrambling. That's not going to go over. Great play from the Lakers. Up 3-0. 3-1. Check that. 3-1. Ben Chessie with the serve. There's Chessie over to Halfyard. Adam Barrio with a big hit, but it looks like that went out of bounds as well. Here's the close side serve. Vautour to Halfyard with the set. There's Fraser Cole sending it over. All right, that was a 4th touch. Great net front presence from the Lakers. Logan Fraser Cole with the serve. There's Vautour to Halfyard. Halfyard sends it over. Nicholson sends it over. Barrio with that. There's Halfyard over to Chessie. Mason Nicholson sends it over. Oh, big hit, but great defense. Adam Barrio and Drew Halfyard jumping up to meet that. Great defensive play at the net. Lakers up 5-2. It's the serve from Fraser Cole. Huskies try to sneak that under. That's not going to fly. Lakers take a 4-point lead. Nicholson sends that over after a bit of misdirection from half yard and Barrio. Chessie to half yard. Barrio with a big hit, but that's good net front presence from the Huskies this time. Mason tries to send it into the second row. Pius Vautour saving that. Half yard over to Nicholson as the boys reset. Smart call from the Lakers. They let that go out of bounds, collect a point in the process. Boys pretty happy with that as the Hartland coach, Jay Cole, calls a timeout. His boys trailing by 5 in the early going. Current score, Lakers 7, Hartland 2. Yes, great start for the Lakers. We're about at the halfway point of the boys' season. They've been doing well so far. Undefeated at home, if I recall correctly. Not sure how they've been doing on the road, but they've been putting up some strong performances here. Glad you've been able to tune in and catch them. We'll run through the rest of their regular season schedule. As previously mentioned, on Thursday, April 22nd, they play at 5:10 with a league game. That will be at Hartland. Next week is a back-to-back games with Carleton North. The boys traveling there for a late game on Monday, April 26th. That's a 7 p.m. start at Carleton North. Tuesday, April 27th, they come back here for a late game, 6:55 against Carleton North for a league game. Week after that, they close out their season Tuesday, May 4th, a home game versus Woodstock. And their last game of the season is Thursday, May 6th at 5:30 at Woodstock, a league game. There's the serve from Fraser Cole, starting things back up. Lakers looking to maintain and build on their 5-point lead. Barrio tips that gently into the second row. Oh, nice tip, but we got a touch of the net there from the ref. I'm going to guess that means Barrio put his hands over the net. We'll see if anyone in the chat cares to educate me. I've been learning a lot about volleyball this season. Comments are greatly appreciated. Here's Barrio sending it over. Nicholson with the direct response. Trying to feel that. Number 13, T. Sullivan, just can't get enough of a touch. Mason Nicholson scores for the senior boys. Lakers regain their 5-point lead. 8-3. Here's the serve from Drew Halfyard. Serve just a little low. Hartland will collect that. There's Fraser Cole. Pius Vautour. Good heads-up play to keep that alive. Mason Nicholson volleys it back. Oh, big block from Barrio. Right up front there to regain that lead. He's going to walk back to serve as the Lakers are up 9-4. There's the serve from Barrio. Not sure what that was about. The the hit was in bounds, but ref calling that before the ball had made it. Maybe one of the Lakers players might have touched the net, I believe. Pius Vautour sneaks that over. Lakers up 10-5 now. Here's Mason Nicholson with the serve. Hartland lets that go wisely, apparently, as they collect the point. Here's 6 serving 10. Ben Chessie fields that over to Pius Vautour with the set. Back to Chessie with a hit. Goes a touch too high. I think that hit the ceiling there. Either that or out of bounds. Either way, the Lakers will take it. 11-6 is your score. Pius Vautour. Big jump serve. Oh, Mason Nicholson keeps that alive. Unfortunately, the trying to pass up to me, I think, fortunately goes a bit out of bounds. Hartland takes that point. Here's 7 serving 11. Oh, that's still alive. Good heads-up play from Barrio and Vautour, I believe. Barrio keeps that alive again. Half yard with the set. Fraser Cole sends it back. Good recoveries from the boys. Wow, another big block at the net front from Ben Chessie. There's Barrio to half yard. Big hit from Chessie. Oh, Hartland scrambling. They send that back over, but it is out of bounds. 12-7. As Ben Chessie steps back to serve. Oh, Fraser Cole getting hands on it, but unfortunately, no one there to support. Lakers so far, great showing at the front of the net. Sometimes, though, they sneak by you. There's Vautour. Drew Halfyard sneaks it over. Once again, Lakers get hands on it. That's Barrio and Halfyard right at the net front. But that skims by. All right, B. Stevenson for the Huskies with the serve, trying to build on this momentum. Mason Nicholson over to Fraser Cole. Big hit from Barrio to steal back some of that energy. Lakers take that ball. They're up by 4. 13 serving 9. It's Logan Fraser Cole with the serve. We got a whistle, though. Looks like a lift from the Hartland side. 14 serving 9. There's the serve again from Fraser Cole. Into the second row. Fraser Cole to half yard. Barrio to half with the hit, but that is nicely blocked up front. Looks like number 8 and number 13, Davenport and Sullivan, respectively, getting hands on that from the Huskies side. 10 serving 14 now. Vautour sprinting to catch that, just not enough. 11 serving 14 at the halfway point of this first exhibition set. There's Barrio, sends it over. Chessie to half yard. Oh, Barrio sneaking it into the second row. Oh, good net front defense from the Huskies. That's number 12. We're going to hear his name a lot tonight, Adam Barrio, with the big block. It's Drew Halfyard with the serve. Barrio fielding. Over to Pius Vautour. Barrio tips it gently back, just past the defenders. They'll collect that point. We got another timeout, as the Lakers have maintained their 5-point lead. Going into the timeout, Lakers are at 16, Huskies at 11. Hartland coach Jay Cole trying to rally the troops, get things figured out. Well, if you're wondering where the senior girls are tonight, they are traveling to Woodstock. That game slated to start in about 24 minutes. That's a 5:30 start at Woodstock, and that game is a league game. They will be back here on Thursday and on the airwaves as well on this channel, so make sure you tune in. We got a doubleheader coming at you on Thursday. First, the senior girls take on Woodstock, finishing off this home-and-home set. And then at 6:45, the middle school girls will take on CNBA. So make sure you stay tuned. Lots more volleyball to come at you this week. Boys take the court. We've got, I guess, what can best be described as our grizzled old man setup here. All three of the grade 12s on the team have taken the court, as well as the lone grade 11. So, average age getting up there. All right, ref whistles us into play. There's the serve from Drew Halfyard. 16 serving 11. Ben Chessie fields that over to Pius Vautour. Big hit from Nicholson. Oh, Barrio gets hand on it. Chessie over to Vautour. Barrio sends that over. Gets some nice height on that. Plays the angle. Drew Halfyard steps back with his Lakers up by 6. Oh, big hit. That's number 11, M. Stairs, scoring for the Huskies. His boys needed that. Bit of momentum now coming out of the timeout. Davenport back to serve. That's fielded by Nicholson. Pius Vautour sends it over. Oh, opportunist hit, but Logan Fraser-Cole is ready to receive that. Barrio sneaks it into the second row. Chessie over to Vautour. Big hit from Nicholson. Oh, again, Barrio gets hands, but Drew Halfyard keeps that alive. Nicely done. Nicholson and Fraser-Cole going back to receive that. Not sure who actually got hands on it. There's Hartland just recovering from Drew Halfyard's hit over. Oh, we got a whistle. That was a great rally. Might have been the longest rally there, but got a 4-touch on the Lakers side. Check that. And the Huskies take the point. Davenport, second serve. Nicholson over to Vautour. Oh, a little hit from Barrio. Nicely done. Ooh. Diving to make that play, R. Clark, but just not quite far enough. It's another big hit from Barrio to regain the 5-point lead. Here's Adam Barrio with the serve. The lone grade 11 on this squad. All right, that's M. Stairs' hit that just won't go. Lakers collect the point. 19 serving 13 now. Oh, smart placement from number 12, B. Herbert. He knew exactly where he wanted to put that. Smart play. He takes another point, claims another point for his Huskies. 14 serving 19. The serve from M. Stairs just a little low. Here's Mason Nicholson. Boys within 5 of closing out this first exhibition set. Herbert trying for another hit, but that just swings a little low. It's going to catch the top of the net and score for the Lakers. Here's Mason Nicholson. Another serve. That's just a bit too much power on that. Hartland wisely lets that go. So they're at 15. Lakers at 21. Herbert with the serve. Fraser-Cole over to Pius Vautour. Barrio sending it over. Hartland scrambling. Got to send it now. There's Fraser-Cole to Vautour again. Almost like they know each other or something. Ooh, big hit, but Drew Halfyard's there to receive it. Vautour to Logan Fraser-Cole this time. Changing it up. Boys are going to let that go. And that was a smart decision. Thinking that will drop at just the right time. That's nicely done. They collect the point. And now Pius Vautour serves with his team up 22-15. Hartland choosing to field that serve. Barrio to Halfyard. Oh, big hit from Fraser-Cole, but that was some good net front presence from D. McBride and T. Sullivan from the Hartland side. And there's the hit. Fraser-Cole over to Drew Halfyard. Back to Fraser-Cole for the hit. Oh, big block. Ben Chessie at the net front, but ref pointing out the net there. Not sure exactly what that infraction is, but either way, Huskies take that point. 16 serving 22 now. Lakers just couldn't quite get that under control. Had some contacts, but not the contacts they wanted. All right, Hartland closing the gap. Down by 5 in the late going. That serve from D. McBride, just a touch low. Lakers within 2 now of closing this out. Here's Ben Chessie back to serve. Oh, it's a smart call. Didn't catch who said that on the Hartland side. Good thing they listened, though. They get this back. They're virtually in must-score territory. Hartland can't allow 2 points. All right. They get a little bit closer to making this comeback happen. 19 serving 23. There's a whistle. Another point at, it looks like an out of bounds call. Maybe that hit was coming out of bounds. So here we are with the set point. Fraser Cole with that serve. 24-19. Let's see if the boys can close it out here. Adam Barrio looking to sneak that in. Go softly into that good night. Chessie over to half yard. Adam Barrio sends it. Oh, Hartland scrambling. Is this going to be it? No, they keep that hope alive. Chessie over to half yard. Barrio, a lot of gentle touches. Ooh, big hit from number 11, M. Stairs. Keeps his team's hopes alive in this set. Still, though, Hartland in must-score territory. They've got to go on a 5-point run to even have a chance of winning this thing. Let's see if they can do it. Chessie sends that over with some forward movement. That hit from Herbert just within bounds. Hartland has closed the gap to 3. We've got 21 serving 24 in these crucial stages of the first set. Sullivan with the serve for Hartland. Barrio will field that over to half yard. Barrio sends it over. Oh, that hit from Herbert just a touch too far, and that makes 25. It's a good close-fought set. Lakers in control, but Hartland pushing there for a while and made it interesting towards the end. But the Lakers do prevail in that first exhibition set by a score of 25-21. Big thanks to everyone who made this game happen tonight. We should thank, first of all, students Alice McDonald and Joe Gregory, who are down running the stats and the scoreboard, respectively. The official did not catch his name, but of course, the game would not be possible without the officials. They travel, they put in a lot of time to train, to officiate these games. So big thanks to the officials, of course. Coach Jay Cole and trainer H. Culberson from the Hartland side. Thanks to them for bringing their boys down for this game. And on the Lakers side, Krista Barrio and Bob Barrio are manning the sidelines for your Lakers. And finally, of course, we would be remiss if we did not thank the incomparable Don Fletcher, athletic director here at Harvey High, who is behind the scenes making everything work. So, yet again, a big thanks to everyone involved. All right, here come the boys for the second set of the night. We got a few lineup changes, or just one, sorry. It looks like number 17, Reese Lanten, has checked in for number 14, Mason Nicholson. Number 4, Archer Smith, and number 14, Mason Nicholson, back in reserve. Referee just checking in with the lineups. Looks like all is good. Hartland started that first set, so it'll be Reese Lanten getting his first touch of the evening, stepping back to start this second exhibition set. Here comes a serve from Lanten. Fraser Cole sending that over to Pius Vautour. We've got a lift, though, from the Lakers side. Hartland will draw first blood in this second set. Here comes the serve. D. McBride just screaming it a little low. So we're all tied up at 1. Pius Vautour for the Lakers. Here's Vautour over to Fraser Cole. Ben Chessie sending it into the second row. Vautour to half yard. Oh, we got a whistle, though. That's our first double touch of the night. Not a single double touch called during the first set, but we've got one in the early goings here. Hartland will take their first lead of the evening. They're up 2-1. There's a serve. Fraser Cole fielding that. Oh, smart net front play from number 13, T. Sullivan. Rejecting that hit from half yard. There's Vautour setting it up, getting out of the way. Ben Chessie sending that over. Oh, diving play from Art Clark yet again. He's laid out a couple times here. Unable to make it count there, though. Lakers trail by 1. Here's a serve from Ben Chessie. That serve just a little low as well. So Hartland up by 2 now. As we got the libero checking out. Very logical position. Makes perfect sense. No need to question it. There's the serve. 4, serving 2. Half yard. Sets it over to Barrio. Ooh. We had a big hit from number 4, A. Kanan, getting his first taste of action tonight. Unfortunately, though, that's just out of bounds. Tries to send it across. Fraser Cole with the serve. 3, serving 4. Hartland got to send it over now. Chessie to half yard. Barrio winding up with a big hit. And that hit inbounds. Lakers tying things up. Logan Fraser Cole steps back to serve. Those are Clark fielding that. Oh, there's a hit from Herbert, but passing over the net perhaps. The hand wave over the net. Not sure what that is. We'll call it the Jedi mind trick for now, but of course, if there's anyone in our audience, the 19 of you who are watching live, or anyone who happens to tune in, please feel free to put it in the chat. I've learned quite a few volleyball terms that way this year, and would love to learn a couple more. Good rally from the Lakers. They take the point. 6-4 is your score. Fraser Cole with his third serve. Big hit from Herbert, but Ben Chessie is there to field it, corral it, get it under control. Reese Lantin sending it over. Big hit, but that's blocked from Barrio. We've said that a couple times this evening. Probably going to say it a couple more. Boys have a great net front presence. Barrio, Chessie, half yard, Fraser Cole all getting their licks in. Well, Hartland's going to score there. Tapping the net. Not quite the Jedi mind trick over it, just a light tap. So 2 different calls I've got to learn. Here's Herbert with the serve. Barrio taking that with some lateral movement. That goes high. Oh, nicely done. Pius Vautour sends it over. That was a bit of a broken play, but the Lakers recover nicely. Oh, Barrio. Nice. There's Fraser Cole sprinting to keep that in bounds. That's 3 touches from the Hartland side. Lakers take that extended rally. Great play from some of the boys, diving to keep those balls in play. Half yard with the serve. Fraser Cole fielding over to Pius Vautour. Adam Barrio knocks that gently back to the second level. And we've got a double touch on the Hartland side now. Lakers take that. They're up by 4 here in the early going. After spotting Hartland a 2-point lead, they've screamed back to what has been a 7-1 run. So nicely done to take the early lead for Harvey. Pius Vautour sends that over, but that's just on the line and out. Huskies able to break the Lakers' momentum. Here's a serve from C. Tompkins. Looking to get his team tied back up. He's going to take that point. The serve just a little too far. We got to change in personnel for you. Jay Sharp checking in for D. McBride on the Husky side. Number 9 is in. Number 6 is out. Here's the serve from Tompkins. It's just a little low, though. Lakers take that. 10-4 is your score. Adam Barrio stepping back to serve. Oh, Barrio knew that Something wasn't right. You heard that, oh shoot, just as soon as the ball left his hands. Either way, that serve a little low. And the Huskies are able to get the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Vautour over to Ben Chessy. Ooh, good net front defense from the newly checked in number 9, Jay Sharp, proving his worth pretty much right off the bat. Chessy with the big block. That's number 8, and Davenport trying to send that over, but Chessy was not letting him have it. Here's Reese Lanten with the serve. Serve has made its way back around. Barrio over to Vautour, sneaks it over. Nice bit of misdirection. Ben Chessy sending over the net. All right, that point going to the Lakers. Boys up by 5 now. Here's Lanten, his second serve. Oh, just a little low. Jay Sharp with the serve. There's Fraser Cole right over to Pius Vautour. Back to Fraser Cole. Nice connection there. Yeah, crazy to think these guys work well together on the court. Almost never talk to each other in person. Hard to believe, I know. Here's a serve from Pius Vautour. Oh, that serve just a little much to handle for Hartland, but they do recover. They send it over, and that's right in bounds, too. Nicely sent right at the limits of the red line. That was well placed. Here's a serve from N. Davenport, wearing number 8 for the Huskies. Big hit, but that's Ben Chessy up to block yet again. Lakers with some nice net front presence, and the boys applaud as they go off. Coach Jay Cole from the Hartland side calling a timeout. His side trails by 5 as going into the timeout, Lakers 14, Huskies 9. Big week of volleyball for you Lakers fans. As we mentioned tonight, the boys taking on Hartland. But on Thursday, we've got a doubleheader coming at you. First, the senior girls will take on Woodstock in an exhibition game. That game's slated to start at 4:55. And then at 6:45, the middle school girls take the court to face off against CNBA. That's Central New Brunswick Academy up in Doketown. Week after that, this is the last week of the senior girls schedule, by the way. So the week after that, they have a makeup week. I believe they've played out their entire schedule, though. So get a bit of time to rest up, patch the wounds, and get ready for the playoffs. The boys do have a couple games on Monday away, but on Tuesday, April 27th, they will be at home. That game a late start at 6:45 as they take on Carleton North High School for their final home league game of the season. All right, we'll run through the rest of the home schedule when we get a chance. But the boys are back now. Ben Chessy getting ready to serve. He's wearing number 5 for your green and gold. That hit inbounds as Hartland gets double digits. 10 serving 14 now. So they look to gain some momentum coming out of the timeout. Here's T. Sullivan. That serve a little low. Lakers regain the 5-point lead. Logan Fraser Cole is going to step back to serve. He's wearing number 10 for the good guys. Oh, we got a whistle. Looks like Harvey's going to score as there was a lift somewhere from the Hartland side. Got a lot of those called tonight. So far, most of the calls going the boys' way. Here's Fraser Cole with the serve. That serve out of bounds. Discretion is the better part of valor, as they say. Hartland plays their cards right there. Here's 11 serving 16. Here's Barrio to half yard. Back to Barrio. He hits that in the second row. Hartland scrambling. They have to send it here. There's Chessy over to half yard. Oh, sends it directly over, but that's Adam Barrio. He's awake and ready for that sneaky tip over. Ben Chessy getting low for that. There's Barrio over to half yard. Barrio winding up for a big hit. Kanan getting hands on it at the net front, but unfortunately just not enough. R. Clark dives in vain as the Lakers score another one. They're up 17-11. It's the serve from half yard. Big hit. Barrio gets hands, and Logan Fraser-Cole keeps that in play. Over to Pius Vautour. Barrio hits that over, and looks like Hartland may have touched the net there. Here's Drew half yard. Half yard, keeping that in play. Pius Vautour with a big high hit, but no, we'll get the call to the Hartland side. The ref showing out of bounds. That may have hit the ceiling. There's Ben Chessie. Over to Fraser-Cole. Half yard, sends it over. Oh, gentle tap from Davenport, but that out of bounds as well. Lakers take the point. Closing in on a win for this second exhibition set. They took the first one 25-21. They lead this one 19-12. Herbert to Clark. As Hartland sends it over. Here's Vautour setting up for a big hit from Ben Chessie. He does his best Larry Enticer and just sends it. It's a beautiful hit from Chessie to put the boys up 20-12. Commanding 8-point lead over the Huskies here in the late stages of this second exhibition set. Herbert fielding that serve from Barrio, but just can't direct it. Boys are going to score there. Here's Barrio switching up his service point. It's another big serve over to Clark. Can't quite corral it. Pius Vautour back behind him over to Ben Chessie. Chessie gets hands on that. Ooh, nice dive from Adam Barrio. Great recovery from the Lakers. They didn't look like they were going to make that happen, but a couple of heads-up plays. They come away with the point. 22-12 now. Lakers fully in command of this second set. Let's see if they can close it out. No. Serve from Barrio is low. Hartland looking for an opening here. We'll see if they can capitalize. Here's A. Kanan with the serve. 13 serving 22. Fraser-Cole over to Pius Vautour. Big hit from Reese Lantang coming up from the back row. Here's Barrio over to Vautour. The hit from Chessie, but looks like there was a net touch there. T. Sullivan guarding the net front for the black and white, or black and yellow perhaps. There's Vautour. Big hit from Chessie. Set a couple of those in a row now. Great timing as the Lakers look to close out this second exhibition set. 23 serving 14. Here's Reese Lantang. Barrio over to Pius Vautour. Logan Fraser-Cole sends it over. Huskies just can't control that. Oh, and it looks like there was a miscount in the score. Sorry, that was set point with that serve from Chessie. Lakers take that by a commanding score of 25-14. Great play from the Lakers. Once again, shout out to everyone who has made this night possible. Big thanks to both Alice McDonald and Joe Gregory, sitting downstairs working the scoreboard, the scoreboard and the scoring table. Thanks again to the officials for making their way down here and officiating the game, making this happen in this COVID season. We appreciate all they do, but especially this season with additional restrictions and whatnot in place. I know the referee ranks have been a little thin this year, so we do appreciate their presence tonight. Coach Jay Cole and trainer H. Culbertson from the Hartland side deserve a shout out for bringing their boys down so that we could play some volleyball. Big thanks to both of them. And Krista and Bob Barrio are running the sidelines for the Harvey Lakers. Finally, a big thanks to the incredible Mr. Don Fletcher, the athletic director here at Harvey High School. Boys regroup and gain a bit of energy. As mentioned, this is an exhibition set, so they will be playing, or exhibition game rather, they will be playing as many 25-point sets as possible. They have the court for another hour, so let's see how many they can fit in here. All right. Boys take the court. We have another lineup change. Reese Lantain has come out, and number 4, Archer Smith, has checked in. Rest of the squad has stayed the same. Closest to the referee seat, number 3, Pius Vautour. Front and center, number 5, Ben Chessy. Number 10, Logan Fraser-Cole with his back to us. In the back row, closest to the bottom of your screen, is number 16, Drew Halfyard. Number 12, Adam Barrio in the middle back. And number 4, Archer Smith in the far back corner. Here comes the official getting ready to check the lineups as we move into this third exhibition set. He's going to check the lineups now. And it will be Hartland serving first. There's Chessy getting the first touch. Pius Vautour sneaks that over. Nice bit of misdirection. That rally goes out by Hartland, so it will be the Lakers getting the first point as Pius Vautour steps back to serve. Big hit from Chessy. That goes just a touch out of bounds, though. All the power, not quite the placement he was looking for. Hartland ties it up 1-1. Here's the serve. Serve from number 9, Jay Sharp. Just a little low. As Harvey regains the early lead, 2-1. Here's Ben Chessy stepping back to serve. Clark fielding that. Oh, we got a whistle. Looks like a point going to the Lakers side, courtesy of a lift from the Huskies. So Lakers up by 2. Here's Chessy with the serve. Clark fields that low. Oh, they send it over, though. Halfyard keeps it alive, over to Barrio. First Logan Fraser-Cole. Adam Barrio sends it over eventually. Ooh. I believe that's what we call a dig from Archer Smith, getting low to try to field that. Not quite close enough, though. Hartland takes the point. 2 serving 3. There's Barrio over to Halfyard. Barrio sends it back over. Oh, Pius Vautour makes some contact there, but can't quite direct it where he needs to put it. Lakers can't quite scramble to catch that. And so the Huskies have tied things up here in the early going. We're knotted at 3 apiece. Archer Smith stepping up to play it. Nice pass over to Halfyard. Logan Fraser-Cole is going to try to hit that across the court. Just a bit too much power, though, and that goes out of bounds. Hartland up 4-3. There's Barrio over to Halfyard. Barrio sneaks that over. And that is going to count. We're tied at 4. As Logan Fraser-Cole steps back. That's over from Hartland. Ben Chessy over to Drew Halfyard. Adam Barrio spikes that into the corner. He's going to give his team a lead. Score is 5-4. So we got I believe that might have been a ball change. I know with the COVID regulations, they are changing and sanitizing the balls a bit more frequently than they would in previous years. Solid hit, I believe, from number 9, Jay Sharp on the visitor side. He's tied things up at 5. Here comes T. Sullivan with the serve from the Huskies. Vautour over to Fraser-Cole. Barrio sends that over. A bit of a broken play from the Lakers, but they do make it work as they set up for a bit more of a textbook play. Nicely done. Adam Barrio puts that just on the back sideline. Here's Drew Halfyard wearing number 16 for the green and gold. He's going to serve. There's Fraser Cole. Over to Pius Vautour. Oh, Huskies try to sneak that over, but Lakers are awake. And I believe that was Adam Barrio sending it into the back corner. Saw an opening and went for it. Smart play to put his boys up by 2. Here's 7 serving 5. Few Lakers going for that. Pius Vautour sends it over. Fraser Cole over to Vautour. Oh, Hartland's reply is out of bounds. It's a smart play from the Lakers to let that go. 8-5 is your score. Here's Drew Halfyard. Oh, just a little over. We got a lift on the Hartland side either way. Lakers will collect that point. Drew Halfyard is 4 or 5 point run now for the Lakers. Might have jinxed it. Sorry about that, boys. Hartland collects that point. They trail by 3 now. 6 serving 9 as E. Culbertson, number 7, steps back to serve. Serve just a little low, though. Lakers maintain a 4-point lead. Here's Archer Smith, wearing number 4 for the green and gold. His first serve of the evening. Fraser Cole over to Vautour, sends it directly over. Hartland scrambling now, but they do send it. Big hit from Smith, but that is out of bounds. Unfortunately, that was a solid rally from both sides, but Hartland comes away with the point. There's a serve. That serve just out of bounds. Adam Barrio watching and letting that go at the last minute. Turns out to be the smart call. Here's Smith with the serve. Lakers can't quite field that the way they want to. A little bit back and forth in the early going, but it is the Lakers who are ahead. They lead 11-8 in this third exhibition set. Kanan with the serve. Fraser Cole over to Vautour. Back to Fraser Cole. There's a solid hit. That's nicely done to score for the Lakers. Puts them up by 4. And here's Pius Vautour, one half of that dynamic duo, stepping back to serve. Solid serve from Vautour. That puts his boys up by 5 now. Our Clark fields that. Sharp setting up, and B. Stevenson hits it over. Oh, good net front defense, but Drew Halfyard is awake to keep that alive. Good heads-up play from both squads. Barrio sets that up. Archer Smith over to Ben Chessie. Sends it over as the boys reset. Oh, Fraser Cole gets hands on it at the net, but that is going to skim out. But since the Lakers were last to touch it, Huskies are going to score. Here's 9 serving 13. Fraser Cole over to Halfyard. Fraser Cole with the big hit. Chessie to Halfyard. Chessie again. Barrio to Halfyard. Big hit from Fraser Cole in the back. That goes high. I believe that touched the basketball net. Definitely higher than is in play. Lakers take the point, maintain their 5-point lead. Here's 14 serving 9 as number 5, Ben Chessie, steps back to serve. Sliding play from Clark to try to field that. Unable to corral it. Here's Ben Chessie. His team up by 6 in the mid stages of this third exhibition set. Barrio getting hands on it, but that goes directly down. So at the halfway point of this third exhibition set. Huskies trail by 5. Lakers 15, Huskies 10. Barrio tries to send that over, but it is the Huskies who will score. There's a double touch on the Lakers side. So Stevenson continues to serve. Here it comes. There's Smith and Chessie both getting hands on that. Unfortunately, there was a double touch. So Hartland looking to tie things up. They trail by 3. Fraser Cole, big hit from Barrio. Puts his team back in the driver's seat. 16 serving 12 as Logan Fraser Cole steps back. Fielded by Clark. Sharp. Ben Chessie over to half yard. Chessie again sends it over. That's T. Sullivan attempting to put it just inbounds. Unfortunately, sends it a bit too far. Lakers up by 5 now, 17-12. Fraser Cole had that serve. There's Pius Vautour keeping that in play. Drew Halfyard sends it over to Barrio and Smith, both sending it over. Barrio providing some net front defense. And that's going to score. Lakers up 18-12 now. Here's Fraser Cole with a big hit. Or serve, rather. Fraser Cole keeps that alive. Half yard. Barrio, well-timed jump to spike that down. Oh, it's another point for the Lakers. I believe that's a double touch on the Hartland side. Lakers have quietly built themselves an 8-point lead here. They lead 20-12. Oh, big jump, a lot of power from M. Stairs, but just can't clear the net. All right, that's a change of personnel on the Hartland side. T. Sullivan, number 13, is out. C. Tompkins, number 10, is in. Ref just checking things over. And he whistles play in. There comes the serve from Logan Fraser Cole, wearing number 10 for the green and gold. Pius Vautour fielding that, just can't get it high enough, though. So Hartland looks to seal back a bit of momentum. They do trail by 8. Here comes the serve. Barrio to half yard. Back to Barrio. Oh, good net front presence from C. Tompkins. Just checked in. And it looks like we got a net touch there. As the Lakers collect that point, Drew Halfyard went on a bit of a run earlier, 4 or 5 points. He's looking to get 3 now to close things out for the Lakers. 22 serving 13. There's a lift from the Huskies, so that brings the Lakers to within 2. Here's Halfyard with the serve. Oh, that's going to sneak over. Nicely done. Oh, and we are at set point. Huskies 13, Lakers 24. Let's see if Drew Halfyard can close this out for the green and gold. Clark set that up. Oh, a bit of miscommunication there. And that's going to do it. Ending not with a bang, but with a whimper. That will close out the third exhibition set. All 3 going the Lakers' way. That most recent set will go to the Lakers by a score of 25-13. They took command early there and just never looked back. All right, there we go. Just trying to pull up some event information here. Wanted to let you know or remind you about the Harvey Helps drive-through breakfast coming up this Saturday. That will be from 8:30 a.m. till 11 a.m. at the Harvey Memorial Community Center. This year, due to COVID, of course, the breakfast will be a drive-through, not a sit-down affair. However, we would still love to see you there to help support Harvey Helps in its mission to help community members in times of medical need. The menu will be served hot. You can get pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, home fries, brown beans or fruit cup, brown bread, coffee or juice. The cost is by donation. You are getting a $12+ value though, so mind your donations accordingly. And that breakfast coming up this Saturday, April 24th from 8:30 a.m. till 11 a.m., run by Harvey Community Days. Huskies have taken the court for the fourth exhibition set of the evening. Lakers still figuring a few things out on the sidelines before sending out their boys. We've seen everyone play at least once tonight. We'll run you through the lineup just once more. 8 boys dressed for the Lakers. We've got number 3, Pius Vautour, number 4, Archer Smith, number 5, Ben Chessie, number 10, Logan Fraser-Cole, number 12, Adam Barrio, number 14, Mason Nicholson, number 16, Drew Halfyard, and number 17, Reese Lantang. We'll see who coaches Krista and Bob Barrio have sent out for this fourth exhibition set. All right, we've had a few changes. Taking the court for the Lakers, number 4, Archer Smith, number 12, Adam Barrio, number 17, Reese Lantang up front, number 14, Mason Nicholson, number 10, Logan Fraser-Cole, and number 3, Pius Vautour in the back row. All right, Harvey has the serve to start this fourth exhibition set. Here's Mason Nicholson getting ready to kick things off. For those of you just tuning in, Harvey did take the first 3 exhibition sets tonight by scores of 25-21, 25-14, and 25-13, respectively. Hartland will score first here, though. They lead by a score of 1-0. Here's D. McBride serving for the black and yellow. Archer Smith diving to make that play. Adam Barrio sends it over. Big net front block. Great play by C. Tompkins on the Husky side to keep that alive. Barrio for a second time, though. He will not be denied. Spikes that over and scores a point for the Lakers to tie things up. 1-1 in the early going. Here comes the ball for number 4, Archer Smith, stepping back to serve. It's a service from Smith, fielded by Clark. Herbert with the hit over. Pius Vautour to Logan Fraser-Cole. That pair is linked up on a couple points this evening, and we'll add another one to the tally. 2-1 for the Lakers. Archer Smith sends that. Huskies choose to field that. Pius Vautour over to Adam Barrio. It's a good play by number 1, R. Clark, to keep that alive. Unfortunately, his team's response is out of bounds, and the Lakers come away with the point anyways. 3 serving 1. Serve a little low from number 4, Archer Smith. So we got 3 serving 2 now. C. Tompkins back to serve. That's served a little low as well. So the teams trade misfires as Adam Barrio steps back with his team up by 2 in the early going. That's an ace. I believe that's the first of the night for either side. Nicely done from Barrio. He's had a great game this evening. And he puts his team up by 3. 5-2 is your score. It's a service from Barrio. That's another one. Ooh. That's 2 in a row for Barrio. On a bit of a roll. Let's see if we can make that 3. Oh, just out of bounds. Hartland smart to let that go. Still, they've built a 3-point lead. Here's Herbert trying to get his team back in contention. Oh, they trade ace for ace. Nicely done from number 12, B. Herbert. Oh, that sneaks over. Oh, great heads-up play from the Lakers. Archer Smith diving to keep that alive. Fraser Cole, the Vautour, sends it over, but unfortunately, Hartland is able to recover. They send it to the back row where there is no one home. Here's Herbert. That serve will not go. Lakers up 7-4. Reese Lentane back to serve. Oh, Lentane sends that a bit too high. He could tell as soon as he made contact. That hits the ceiling and is therefore out of play. Hartland collects the point. They trail by 2 now. 5-7 as E. Culbertson steps back to serve. Fraser Cole over to Pius Vautour. Fraser Cole winds up. That hit is out of bounds. Hartland's smart to let that go. They pull to within 1 now. Culbertson with his second serve. Barrio fields it over to Pius Vautour. Oh. Reese Lantane sends that high. But Lakers will take the point anyways. A misplay on the Hartland side. Here's Pius Vautour with the serve. His team up 8-6 in the early going of this 4th exhibition set. That sneaks over. Fraser Cole to Barrio. Oh, big net front block from Archer Smith and Logan Fraser Cole. They're going to claim the point for the Huskies. Here's Vautour. D. McBride just can't send that over. Lakers on a bit of a run now. They're up by 4. Serve from Vautour, fielded by R. Clark. Miscommunication from the Husky side. No one there to play it as the Lakers pull ahead. 11-6 now. Pius Vautour to R. Clark. Oh, Hartland scrambling, but they do send it over. Barrio lets Archer Smith set it up for Logan Fraser Cole. Again, Smith and Fraser Cole get some hands on it. This time, however, they knock it out of bounds. So Hartland breaks up the momentum. Number 11, M. Stairs, is going to step back to serve now. Yeah, serve just a little low. So the Lakers regain their 5-point lead. We've got 12-7. So Logan Fraser Cole steps back to serve. Oh, that just sneaks over. Always tricky when they hit the net. There's Pius Vautour. Back to Logan Fraser Cole. Number 4, A. Kanan, providing some net front defense from the Huskies. He's going to earn his team the point as he steps back to serve. Here's 8-12. Fraser Cole to Archer Smith. Adam Barrio taps that into the second level. Mason Nicholson keeps it alive one-handed. Pius Vautour sends it over. Oh, big block from Barrio on the hit from Herbert. He's been at the net front all day. Strong defensive play. Mason Nicholson with the serve. He's wearing number 14 for your green and gold. Fielding from Hartland, a little haphazard. Lakers take that. Here's Nicholson. Nicholson diving to keep that in play. Barrio trying to get his feet involved, but unfortunately, the Lakers cannot control it. So the Huskies will take that point. They're trying to fight back in it. Down by 5. Here's D. McBride with the serve. Pius Vautour over to Archer Smith. Reese Lantane with a lot of power, but not quite the accuracy he was hoping for. Hartland will watch that sail into the corner and collect the point. McBride with the serve. Lantang again, and that fielded just a bit too far. So Hartland has closed in to within 3 now. There's a serve from McBride. And that's an ace. After 3 sets with none, we've had 4 2 from Barrio, 1 from Herbert, and 1 most recently from D. McBride, who has put his team on a 4-point run. And I guess the ball gives and the ball taketh away. There, I might have jinxed you again. Sorry about that, Hartland. Archer Smith with the serve. Smith fielding it. Pius Vautour over to Adam Barrio, who sends it. Oh, big spike from Adam Barrio. Lakers up 16-12 now. Archer Smith is second serve. Clark fielding and sending it over. Fraser Cole to Pius Vautour. Adam Barrio. Good height, nice downward motion. I believe that is more or less a textbook spike. There's a serve from Archer Smith. Mason Nicholson fielding that over to Pius Vautour. Adam Barrio gently pushes that over. Fraser Cole over to Vautour. Reese Lantang hitting it back cross court. Solid rally from both squads. Pius Vautour is out of bounds. Now, I may very well be wrong here. It has been known to happen from time to time. My observations are telling me that I don't think you can hit it over when you're out of bounds. I think you can hit it back to the other members of your team, but I don't think you can actually send it over out of bounds. Otherwise, you will be called. Adam Barrio spiking the ball while I was lost in a digression there. Brings his team back up to 5, 18 serving 13. Oh, great hit from M. Stairs, number 11 for the Huskies. Looking to gain some momentum for his squad. Number 12, B. Herbert, back to serve. There's Barrio. Over to Pius Vautour. Logan Fraser Cole finishes it off, but Herbert back to field. Another hit from Stairs. Lakers field this one, though. Oh, nice diving play from D. McBride, keeping that alive. Big hit from Reese Lantang, but we've got a solid net front presence. Number 4, A. Cannon, and number 7, E. Culbertson, both contributing for that defensive play. And the Huskies pulled to within 3 again. Here's Hannon. Oh, that's an ace. Bit of a miscommunication from the Lakers. That's Herbert's second of the night as well. Yeah, not sure if we're playing poker here or what, but we're seeing aces all over the place. Oh, Pius Vautour attempts to keep that alive, but again, I believe if you are hitting it over to the other side of the net and you are out of bounds, you are also out of luck. That is 16 serving 18. And again, anyone with a modicum of volleyball knowledge will know more than I do, so please feel free to correct me in the live chat. I believe that's where we're at, though. There's Mason Nicholson trying to pass it over. Pius Vautour dives, lays it out, but unfortunately cannot make the play. So the Huskies, at one point trailing by 6 in this set, have stormed back. They're looking to tie it up on this next point. Just out of bounds from B. Herbert. He had gone on quite a run, though, to bring his boys back to within 2. We've got Reese Lantang, 19 serving 17. Oh, Vautour to Logan Fraser Cole. Those one-armed hits are going to constitute a lift, though. So Hartland gets the ball back, and they're well in it in the late stages of this fourth exhibition set. Vautour to Fraser Cole, back to Fraser Cole. That's Clark fielding. Hit from Stairs. He scored before on those. Barrio looking to make it count. Clark fielding. Big cross hit from Stairs. Reese Lantang is there to direct that nicely to Logan Fraser Cole. Big dive from Archer Smith, keeping that alive. Mason Nicholson, great heads-up play. Excellent play from the boys. There's Barrio, Fraser Cole. Pius Vautour is going to get some height, try to send that over. M. Stairs is there to meet him at the net and to score for the Huskies. So after that solid extended rally from both squads, the Huskies have tied things up late. This is definitely the closest set we've had. Huskies take the late lead. We've got 20 serving 19 now. E. Culbertson looking to maybe put this away for the Huskies. Pius Vautour sneaks that over. Nice misdirection there. There's a double touch on the Huskies side. So the Lakers will take that point. We're all tied up 20 apiece. It's a 5-point set. Here's the serve from Vautour. Big job. Oh, that's a nice ace from the Lakers. Opportune time as well. Vautour looking to score again. Clark's not going to let that happen. Adam Barrio fielding that. There's Archer Smith setting it up for Logan Fraser-Cole. But we've got strong net front presence. D. McBride is going to deny the Lakers that point. 21 all. M. Stairs with that serve. Fraser-Cole over to Smith. Mason Nicholson keeps it alive. Nicely done. Logan Fraser-Cole sends it over. Reese Lantan in the back row. Over to Archer Smith. Fraser-Cole attempts to send that over. He is unable. As the Huskies are up 22-21. Here's M. Stairs. Mason Nicholson over to Archer Smith. Oh, man. Wow, my mistake. With that, the Huskies have closed out. I must have miscounted some points. I'm going to go check the score real quick. Hey, Joe. To 21. All right, my mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Hartland took that by a score of 25-21. I must have missed some points on the Hartland side, but congratulations to them. So they take the fourth exhibition set. Lakers have taken the first three, of course. So Lakers are going to come ahead with the ultimate victory. Officials and coaches conferring now. We'll see if the boys will play a fifth set. Some great back and forth rallies. I think we can all agree this has been the most entertaining set of the night. Solid showing from both squads. We'll run you through the rosters one more time. For the Hartland Huskies, number 1 are Clark, number 3 B. Stevenson, number 4 A. Kanan, number 5 D. Hahn, number 6 D. McBride, number 7 E. Culbertson, number 9 and Davenport, number 8 and Davenport, number 9 J. Sharp, number 10 C. Tompkins, number 11 M. Stairs, number 12 B. Herbert, and number 13 T. Sullivan. Wearing the green and gold for the Lakers, number 3 Pius Vautour, number 4 Archer Smith, number 5 Ben Chessie, number 10 Logan Fraser-Cole, number 12 Adam Barrio, number 14 Mason Nicholson, number 16 Drew Halfyard, and number 17 Reese Lantang. Big thanks yet again to everyone who makes the night possible. Alice McDonald and Joe Gregory downstairs, working the scoreboard and the scorecards, respectively. Thanks to the officials for making their way out here tonight so that we could play some ball. Jay Cole is coaching the Huskies. H. Culbertson serving as trainer. They both deserve a shout-out. And Krista and Bob Barrio leading the charge as the boys take the court for the last set of the evening. Ben Chessie stretching his legs out. He and Pius Vautour are closest to the ref. Logan Fraser-Cole rounding out the front row. In the back row, we have number 14, Mason Nicholson, number 12, Adam Barrio, and number 16, Drew Halfyard. These will be your Lakers here in the final set of the night. Referee checks the lineups. Taking the field for your Huskies. In the back corner, number 7, E. Culbertson, number 11, M. Stairs, number 4, A. Kanan. Up in the front row, we've got number 12, B. Herbert, number 10, C. Tompkins, and number 9, J. Sharp. Here's the serve from the Huskies. Starting this fifth and final set, Pius Vautour is going to send that directly over. Oh, bit of a scramble from the Huskies. And the Lakers will draw first blood. Good heads-up play from Chessie and Vautour to get things started. Here's Pius Vautour. Oh, smart play from the Huskies. They're going to let that go. Tied up at 1 now. Oh, diving play from Adam Barrio. Unfortunately, that is in vain. Just can't quite get under it. Here's 2 serving 1. Fraser Cole fields that over to Drew Halfyard. Fraser Cole will send it over. R. Clark salvages that. B. Herbert sends it over. Pius Vautour up to Halfyard in the front. Ben Chessie with the big hit. Hartland can't field that. And Lakers score their second point of this exhibition set. We're all tied up at 2. Here's Ben Chessie with the serve. Chessie tries to get low. Unfortunately, can't convert. Huskies score. Here's C. Tompkins with the serve. Oh, that's an ace. Bit of a miscommunication on the Lakers side. A couple of boys in green and gold let that go by. Here's Tompkins looking for another. Vautour, Halfyard, sneaks it over. There's Nicholson fielding. No one there to help him out, though. Hartland up by 2 now. Boys have been slow starters this evening, though. Hartland is usually taking a couple-point lead in the early going. Lakers usually able to recover, although they were not in this most recent set. Here's Logan Fraser Cole trying to get the Lakers back on top. They trail by 1. And with that, we've got a lift from the Huskies. We're all tied up at 4. Here's Fraser Cole looking to put his team ahead for the first time in this 5th set. Ben Chessie sends that over to Drew Halfyard. Adam Barrio looking to make sure that doesn't sneak back up. Lakers up by 1 now. 5-4 is your score. R. Clark fields the serve from Logan Fraser Cole. Herbert sends it to the back row, but Logan Fraser Cole is able to maintain. Mason Nicholson sends that back. Fraser Cole again fields it nicely. Oh, Halfyard and Adam Barrio. Smart heads-up play. That's a great play from the Lakers. Smart heads-up move at the net front. And a well-placed hit from the back row. Logan Fraser Cole making that count. Here's 6 serving 4. Oh, Barrio to Fraser Cole. Ben Chessie sends it over. The boys look to set up. Chessie over to Halfyard. There's Adam Barrio. Tips it gently into the second row. Some solid misdirection there. Lakers convert. 7-4. It's a serve from Logan Fraser Cole. Oh, big hit from Tompkins. Sorry, check that. Number 11, B. Stairs. He scored on a few of those tonight, but has also put some out of bounds. That's what happens on that most recent hit. 8 serving 4. Oh, big hit from Herbert. Places that decisively in a gap in the Lakers formation. Manages to take back a point. He's going to serve now. There's Adam Barrio. Over to Drew Halfyard. And no one there to corral it on the Lakers side. Huskies happy to take that point. Here's Herbert. Barrio over to Halfyard. Barrio again. Sees a gap. Puts the ball exactly where he wants it. And Lakers take the point. We've got a timeout called by Coach Jay Cole of the Huskies as the Lakers walk off. They lead by 3. Your score is Lakers 9, Huskies 6 in the early going of this 5th and final set of the evening. Reminder that Harvey Helps is putting on their drive-through breakfast this weekend, Saturday morning from 8:30 to 11. You can drive by the Harvey Memorial Community Center and donate for a great warm breakfast. This menu served hot. We've got pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, home fries, brown beans or fruit cup, bread, coffee or juice, and that's all available by donation, getting a $12 plus value. That money going towards Harvey Helps in their mission to help community members in times of medical need. So make sure this Saturday from 8:30 to 11, you drive by the Memorial Community Center. Lakers count to 3 for their chance. A lot of the visiting squads seem to only count by 2. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. All right, Lakers take the court again. They control the ball, and they're up by 3. Here's Drew Halfyard. Ben Chessie over to Pius Vautour. Adam Barrio with the hit. Huskies cannot control it. That puts the Lakers at double digits. Here comes the serve from Drew Halfyard, wearing number 16 for your green and gold. Clark will send that over. Here's Barrio to Vautour. Barrio with a big spike. That's well defended. Number 4, A. Kanan, getting hands on it at the net. Oh, unfortunately, that was out of bounds, though. Sorry, check that. So the Lakers take the point. They're up by 5. Ben Chessie over to Logan Fraser-Cole. Drew Halfyard sends it over. Clark, we got a set. Oh, great play from Fraser-Cole fielding that hit. Mason Nicholson providing some defense at the net front. And the Lakers take that one as well. Halfyard on a bit of a run. Lakers up by 6. Oh, big spike from Stairs. That one does not clear the net. And the Lakers have extended their lead to 7 coming out of the timeout. Not what the Huskies were hoping for. There's Clark fielding that. Nicely sent over. Ben Chessie makes that play. Drew Halfyard keeps it alive, and Adam Barrio sends it over. Good recovery from the Lakers. But Kanan puts that in a gap in the Harvey defenses. He'll get the ball back for his squad. Number 7, E. Culbertson stepping back to serve. Huskies 7, Lakers 13. Mason Nicholson fields that over to Pius Vautour. The hit from Barrio won't go. So the Huskies score again. Cut the lead to 5 now. Here's Culbertson looking to build on this momentum. Chessie over to Pius Vautour. Cross-court hit from Barrio. Oh, big hit from Stairs. Lakers were not ready for that. As we mentioned, he has converted a few of those cross-court hits. Dangerous player for the Huskies. There's Ben Chessie keeping it in. Adam Barrio sends it over. And too much power that time from Stairs. That goes out of bounds. Lakers regain their 5-point lead. They are up 14-9. It's number 12, Adam Barrio, steps back to serve. Here he comes. Pius Vautour over to Barrio, sends it directly. Ooh, big hit from the Huskies. That will go out of bounds, though. Lakers collect the point. Up by 6. Here's Barrio, 15 serving 9. Barrio over to Fraser-Cole. Clark sends it over. There's Ben Chessie passing it to Pius Vautour. Chessie with a bit of misdirection. He sends it over, but unfortunately that is out of bounds. Hartland trails by 5. as number 11, M. Stair, steps back to serve for the Huskies. Chessie fields it. Pius Vautour scrambles, keeps it in bound. Back to Chessie for the hit. Oh, a bit of a sneaky play there. Nicely done from the Huskies to make that count. Confuses the defense a little bit. Lakers unable to field it. Stairs with a second serve. There's Barrio over to Pius Vautour for the set. Ben Chessie gets a lot of power on that, but strong net front presence from Kanan and Sharp for the Huskies. Ben Chessie with a big block in return. He's going to make that count for the Lakers. Lots of big net plays from both sides. Here in Chessie and Barrio's name quite a bit. Mason Nicholson sends that over. He's wearing number 14 for the green and gold. Another big block from Chessie. Got a substitution for you on the Hartland side. Number 6, D. McBride checks in. He's giving a break to number 9, Jay Sharp. There's Nicholson with another serve. Clark just can't control that. So he's going to put his boys up by 7. We've got 18 serving 11 as Nicholson gives another serve. That is out of bounds, though. Smart play from the Huskies letting that go. They'll look to close the gap. Here's number 4, A. Kanan. Vautour over to Chessie. Big hit, but an equally big block. That's number 12, B. Herbert, and number 6, D. McBride. Both getting hands on that for the Huskies. Good defensive play. Kanan with another serve. There's Vautour. Fraser Cole with a hit, but again, Herbert at the net front. Will not let that go. Chessie sends it over. Oh, big block. Good heads-up play by Fraser Cole. Get that when it comes down. Kanan tries to keep it alive for his squad. Unfortunately, no one there for the second hit. And Cole calls a timeout. His squad trails by 6 in the late stages. Harvey 19, Hartland 13. Well, we've seen a few combinations from the Lakers. We started with our Grizzle Old Man lineup. All 3 of our senior grade 12 students and the lone grade 11 took the court. Unfortunately, we did not get to see our Youngblood lineup with the 4 grade 10s all taking the court at the same time. And no, that name is not a reference to Reese Lantang's hair. Maybe we'll see it later on, though. We've got 6 more points to go for the Lakers. We'll see if the Barrios make any substitutions in the late going. Reminder that there is a lot more volleyball coming your way in the next few weeks. On Thursday, this Thursday, we've got a doubleheader with the senior girls taking on Woodstock at 4:55, and the middle school girls facing off against CNBA at 6:45. We'll run through the rest of the schedule at the end of the evening for you. All right, the boys take the court, looking to close this out. We've had no substitutions. Your same 6 are here. There's Pius Vautour stepping back to serve. Referee checking over the paperwork. We've got the all clear. Here's Vautour. That goes out of bounds. So Hartland gets the ball back. They trail by 5. 14 serving 19. Here's D. McBride. Barrio. Oh, we have a net touch there. Hartland will surrender that point. Here's Ben Chessie. Barrio getting some air. Fraser Cole over to half yard. Back to Fraser Cole with the hit, but R. Clark is able to field that. Good heads-up play. Herbert sends it over. Ben Chessie to Drew half yard. Logan Fraser Cole bumps it over. Chessie to half yard again. Oh, bit of misdirection at the net front. Barrio is the one to ultimately send it over. Herbert with a big hit. Yeah, that's got the power, but not the placement. Harvey lets that go. And they extend their lead to 7. Here's 21 serving 14, and make that 21 serving 15 as the serve from Ben Chessie is a little low. C. Tompkins looking to get his team back in it. Oh, that sneaks just over Adam Barrio, fielding it. Oh, sets up nicely for a big hit. Finds a gap in the defense. It's a surgical precision to that hit. Here's Logan Fraser-Cole stepping back. Oh, directly responded to by Hartland. Herbert with some net front defense. The return from Barrio is out of bounds. So Hartland will take that point. They trail 16-22 in the late going of this 5th and final set. Here's Herbert. That serve short. As the Lakers take the ball, Drew Halfyard looking to close this out. Lakers need 2. They're at 23 to Hartland 16. It's Halfyard. Serve. It's a hit from Tompkins, but Fraser-Cole is there to receive it. Looks like it went out of bounds. Not sure at what point. The ball was pretty high. Could have touched the ceiling. Either way, Hartland gets it. E. Culbertson looking to get his team on a bit of a run. And that's a good start for Hartland. Bit of miscommunication on the Lakers side leads to them scoring a point. So they've cut the lead to 5. Got 18 serving 23 and make that 19 serving 23. Culbertson scoring his first ace of the night. That's 5 for Hartland from 4 different players this evening. Pius Vautour sneaks it over. And we've got a net touch from Hartland to put the Lakers on the verge. Looking to close this out. 24 serving 19. Hartland in must-score territory. Here's Adam Barrio. Clark over to Shar. Oh, Tompkins. Good play by Mason Nicholson at the net front, keeping that alive. Ben Chessie looks to finish it off. Hartland sends it over. Good recovery from Kanan, keeping his team alive. Oh, miscommunication again from the Lakers. They've opened the door. Let's see if Hartland can force their way in. 20 serving 24. Tompkins needs to get on a run here for the Hartland Huskies. Pius Vautour sends it to the back row. R. Clark is able to get there in time. There's Drew Halfyard over to Pius Vautour. Ben Chessie with the big hit. And that should bring it home. It does indeed. So with that hit from Chessie, that will finish things off for the 5th and final set of the evening. Your score, Harvey Lakers 25, Hartland Huskies 20. Big round of applause to both teams. Great showing, and we'll run through the lineups once more before signing out. Just want to thank everyone who's involved in tonight's game, though. We've got Alice McDonald and Joe Gregory running the scoreboard downstairs. Big thanks to the official for making his way down here and being so generous with his time. Jay Cole and H. Culbertson running the Hartland bench, and Krista Barrio and Bob Barrio managing on the Lakers side. All deserve shout-outs, rather. And yet again, a big thanks to the incomparable Don Fletcher, the athletic director here at Harvey High, making this all possible. We'll run you through the rosters one last time and the schedule of upcoming home games and live streams for the Lakers. So from the visiting squad, you had number 1, R. Clark, number 3, B. Stevenson, number 4, A. Kanan, number 5, D. Hahn, number 6, D. McBride, number 7, E. Culbertson, number 8, N. Davenport, number 9, J. Sharp, number 10, C. Tompkins, number 11, M. Stairs, number 12, B. Herbert, and number 13, T. Sullivan. Dressing up for your green and gold, victors of 4 out of 5 of the sets this evening. Number 3, Pius Vautour. Number 4, Archer Smith. Number 5, Ben Chessie. Number 10, Logan Fraser-Cole. Number 12, Adam Barrio. Number 13, Mason Nicholson. Number 16, Drew Halfyard. And number 17, Reese Lantang. As we mentioned, lots of Harvey Lakers volleyball coming up over the next couple weeks. Make sure you tune in Thursday for our doubleheader. We've got the senior girls facing off against Woodstock at 4:55. And the middle school girls taking the court at 6:45 as they face off against CNBA. Tuesday, April 27th, you'll catch the senior boys on a late game here at 6:45. They take on Carleton North in their final league home game of the season. Following week on Tuesday, May 4th, we've got our last doubleheader of the evening of the season rather at 4:55. The senior boys take on Woodstock, followed by the middle school boys versus CNBA. That game at 6:45. Finally, on Thursday, May 6th, the middle school girls will finish out the Lakers' home season, and the live streams for this season, they will face off against Keswick Valley. That game at 4:30 on Thursday, May 6th. Thanks again for tuning in. We appreciate having you here, and make sure you tune in again on Thursday. Congratulations to the boys.